You've probably heard this a million times before. RobloxUGC sucks. We all get it. We know. But I'm going to take you a little bit deeper into the rabbit hole. You see, there's a different side of the bad UGC Roblox program thing that is even scarier. Because this involves very terrifying people who like to do very terrifying things on the website, and it's very icky, no good. I don't really like it, neither do you. We're just gonna talk about it in this video, and then hopefully I can make some extra cash off of it. So looking at the Roblox catalog here, looks pretty normal, pretty cool stuff here. You've got the Gogeta face, Brian doing up there. I'm not really sure who that is. You've got whatever, and then the Tam Chrome crossbeanie. Pretty normal stuff, right? I mean, it's completely harmless. You can't really go wrong with this kind of stuff. But then, if you start investigating, look up something relatively innocent with, like, I don't know, white fluff. I mean, fluff, that's pretty innocent. Like, you could be looking for jacket fluff, like those really cool Eskimo hats, you know, something like that, and then this will show up. So, the problem with this is the fact that it is a furry accessory. What are furries exactly? Don't Google them, I'll tell you that right now. Furries are totally crazy and cringe people who are known for doing nefarious things that I do not like to mention because they're very scary and could get me demonetized, which means no money. Not all of them are bad, to be fair, but in their root, they are based off of what nefarious acts they do, which is honestly kind of scary, if I'm being honest. It really gives me a little bit of a tingle in my nose, just a little bit of a hair-raising feeling in my body, you know? In this case, where there are Roblox accessories with furry themes, Roblox is kind of a website made for kids, and the whole idea of being a furry is not really for kids. It's meant for young adults or people near that age, at least according to their fandom. But all that aside, I'll cut to the chase. In this scenario, where we have kids on the platform, it's whatever, who cares, then putting furries into the mix, not good. So then you have these accounts called like Willow The Dumb here. This person definitely likes to add little details about themselves in this bio here. They seem to have put quite a lot of information about themselves in there. That's pretty cool, if I'm being honest. Looking at their creations here, you've got some innocent stuff like tails. That's whatever. Who cares? It is made for furry, so that's kind of a red flag, but it's alright. But then you look at some of their other accessories, like this Cyber Mask Black here that they've created, and this giant milk bottle 3.0 here. That right there is a big doozy right there. That could go in the books for one of the most suspicious and terrifying things to ever come across a kid's website. We're going to start off with the Cyber Mask Black here. The reason why this is so bad is because it's from a certain game on Steam that you can buy right now for $6. It's a very, 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 very bad game. Very bad game. It's just bad overall. Terrible. Not because of quality or anything like that. The themes in the game are extremely bad. The fact that this is even on Roblox is just flabbergasting. I don't understand. Like, even a robot could understand that this is bad. This is not a good idea to add to the Roblox UGC. And yet here it is, sitting right in front of us, standing here. And then you have Ground Zero here. The greatest doo-doo on this website the world has ever seen. The giant milk bottle. The greatest doo-doo this website has ever seen. The giant milk bottle 3.0. I can barely even say that with a straight face. It's so hard to say with a straight face that I've laughed multiple times in this recording, and all of them were extremely unpleasant, and I need to go to a chiropractor now. As you can see on this character I've created in order to make a mockery of the furry community, this is a no good, big, bad, super bad item that should not be on Roblox because of the strange implementations of its existence. Why would you need a giant milk bottle 3.0 on your back? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, it says perfect for keeping your bones extra strong. What does that mean? What part of it is keeping my bones extra strong? I must ask. All right? And then of course it's not tradable. It's not tradable. That's not even a good accessory. You can't even sell that online. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. This is a pretty big stinker. All right, and now we get to the actually serious part of the video because this part is this is actually just disgusting. So, Mr. I Love Ruben 1984 here has created a very special little group of his own called Good Dragon. Now, if some of you are or are not aware, there is a very, 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 very erotic brand that furries buy from, which I don't want to talk about. But either way, it's pretty scary because those things on that website are definitely not for kids. They're for 40-year-old men who have absolutely nothing else to do with their lives but use those objects that they sell on that website. So even bringing up the subject on a kid's website is pretty scummy, if I'm going to be honest with you. And it's a real stinker. So they have their group shouts here. Mr. Avloyd here says that there's a brand new shirt in the store, and we have to show support for the best not racist Fox girl. Very glad that we're doing that. I hope she's doing just fine. But then you have the pending members. These are people who are going to join the group, the people who are very interested in it, people who decided one day, hey, I'm going to join the Good Dragon group, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So you've got Mr. Frosting here, West Blue, and probably the odd one out here, the Cool Boy. Now, the Cool Boy is not really a name that a 20-year-old man would pick for their new Roblox account that they just created, that they're going to have so much fun on because it's a kid's website. So I'm pretty sure this guy is under the age of 9, and he's currently joining a group that is obviously not intended for people underneath the age of 9. They've even got their own little Discord here, their little private community, the little sped class at the end of the school where they all get together and have fun. It's one of the greatest groups at being stupid that I've ever seen, if I've ever seen anything. And I think I've seen quite a lot of things. Then on their group wall, you have Chicken Sandwich bragging about how they have such good behaving dragons, which is just great. That's amazing, but absolutely no one on the Roblox platform should ever care, or nor do they really need to care. So, hopefully Roblox can find this group and, kind of just remove them from the website, because this is not good behavior. It's not very cool, and I do not like it. And then here, of course, we have all the groups that are not the group we were just talking about. These groups are counted among hundreds, and they have completely overtaken Roblox by storm. We have lovely places such as the Furry Project 2, Furry Infection Official, Furry Fandom Group, and Furry Family. Such wonderful places. Take this with either a grain of salt or at face value, because either way, it's pretty obvious that this is a pretty big problem on the website, especially because of very many different examples that furries have proven themselves to not be capable of, like being cool. and refraining from exposing their strange interests and obsessions to the internet. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at another one of these groups. This one's called Cyan Suits by Mr. Liam here. They seem to not really like talking about themselves here. They provide little to no details about themselves or what they really want to do here on this website. So we're just going to crack down on it and figure out what they are really hiding behind closed curtains here. As you can see here, we have the very blatant and obvious influx of children in the group wall. Plenty of kids here to talk about really strange things with, especially on the Roblox website. A lot of them have actually adopted the furry ideology for themselves, becoming whatever that thing in this rabid floof person's profile picture is. And of course, Mr. Pip here, who seems to be very childish, just about 5 or 4 years old here. Pretty obvious here how old these people are. Very not good, big bad, not cool, totally lame. Now I know Foxtrot Arms, whatever they are, they're supposed to be this very big military surplus arms dealer on Roblox, putting a lot of guns on there. I think that's pretty cool. They should do a lot more of that, and I think that's a great idea. But then they did the whole 180, spun around and said, screw you, we're going to make some of the most degenerate stuff on the internet ever, because we're just stinky like that. And I'm sure that this item is supposed to be a complete and total joke, meant to be just a little goof, a little bit of a silly ploy that they wanted to enact upon the website. And I'm all for jokes. I like telling jokes, pretty fun. But this maid uniform, it's pretty up dog. If I'm being honest with you, it's pretty terrible, pretty awful joke. Not really funny. I didn't really find it funny, and I am the king of comedy, so you cannot laugh at it. I know a lot of people say that comedy is subjective, but not to me, and I make all the rules. So, yeah, you stink. And of course, you have the little kids here who are subjected to this absolute pain and torture that people have set upon this earth in order to cause pain and torture. Mr. Shrek Sea Boy has posted a very valuable message that everyone should follow that says, "Shut up," in green check marks. That's pretty awesome. I think we should make more of that kind of content on the Roblox platform. I think we should have more of these people talking about such things. And I really like the fact that he's spreading the word and giving this message to the public in order to mitigate the problems on the website. Alright, I think that's about enough evidence that I would actually need to show you in order to show you that this website is godforsaken. It needs to be burned down to the ground and rebuilt to become anew into one big, great, amazing, wonderful game that would completely overtake every other video game on the planet in popularity and entertainment. But that cannot happen because this is not a perfect world, and we are all cursed beings set upon this planet in order to wail and suffer endlessly until we eventually all dig our own graves and die a terrible, painful death. In general, you can't really do much about this because it's uncontrollable. All you could really do is spam the creators of these things on Twitter and say, hey, stop making this stuff, and they would not care and rally all of their fans in order to cancel you and turn you into a laughingstock, which is pretty uncool. Honestly, I wouldn't really do that because that's pretty not cool, pretty unnice, not very kind, not much of a kind gesture, if you will. I'm just gonna leave this video here, let you ponder your own ways. I'll let you ponder your own ideas on how to combat these terrible problems with Roblox. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, subscribe, make it happen. We've almost reached 250,000 subscribers. We just have 250,000 left to go. We can do it, guys. We're getting there. We're getting closer to that milestone, and I think together we can all achieve it and make the world a better place by making these absolutely abhorrent videos that have absolutely no point to them other than to completely and totally make people want to stop living, which honestly, that's pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff. I want to see more of it. So continue to subscribe to the videos, continue to subscribe to the likes and like